Buckle up, nerds. We're doing car stuff today. This is the car I was telling you guys about. This, if you don't know what this thing is a Lincoln Mark 7. This specific model is from 1990. So, the thing that you want to know about these cars before you start on them is a little bit of their history. And most of their history is right under here. To those who don't know, you are seeing correctly. That is a 5.0 Ford V8. That also came in the Cadillac Seville. So, the history about these cars, of course, is why this motor is in this car specifically. This car, the Lincoln Mark 7, is a part of the Fox family, the Fox platform, which is more popularized by the Mustang, of course. But it didn't stop there. If I'm not mistaken, the big three, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, because Mercury was still around back then, it was, from Mercury's side, it was the Cougar. From Ford's side, it was the Thunderbird. And from Lincoln's side, it was this guy, the Mark 7. That was the big three of the big boys, if you would, the luxury guys, because this guy is bigger than the other members of the family, if you would. All right, enough of me yapping. Let's get to what we really need to get to. The spark plugs. This is not gonna be fun. Y'all like my ghetto setup? Yeah, so this is what we're working with here. For doing spark plugs, these are the tools that you're gonna want and need. I got a pretty long ratchet because getting inside of these deep crevasses in this car is ridiculous. I also got a swivel spark plug socket. 3 spark plugs left because I already did the other 5 a while ago, and that was a pain in the middle of the night. One of these guys, a magnet, extension magnet, and any other fancy tools that you find in here that might be necessary, to be honest with you. So as I was saying with the other 5 that I've done, all of these guys on the driver's side, if you can see them, I'm not sure if you can, but all of them were done. And the last one that I got to was this guy back here. He was the biggest pain, unless I'm about to encounter the biggest pain of them, which is the other 3 on this side. What fun. Step 1, whenever you're working with electronics, disconnect the battery. I'm using a 1/2-inch socket to get rid of all of these. And now, as Anakin Skywalker said,
fun begins.
So the best thing about these platforms, the Fox platform, is the fact that parts are available like pretty much everywhere. It's 1990, which finding for certain other vehicles is like needle in a haystack, but with this car, they're everywhere, simply because of the Mustang. Everything under this hood, besides a couple of things, is a Mustang. Best thing ever. It might be useful to take the air box out of the way. Totally forgot to mention that to you guys. I'm not, the best mechanic ever. I forget things, I'm human. There's one. There's two. All right. Lung pipe out of the way. Lung pipe, airbox pipe. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Now you can see what we're working with. There's one right here under this guy, two right here under here, and three right in here. We got our work cut out for us. Step one for this job is to take the spark plug wire out, which is probably going to be difficult because these spark plugs, when I took out the other 5, these spark plugs have never been changed since this car's conception 34 years ago. Whew. Spark plug wire out of the way. This is ridiculous. Okay, I got it attached. Now for the hard part. This is harder than it looks, yo. I promise you it is. "34-year-old spark plug. Ejectocito, cuz." So I went ahead, got some NGKs for the spark plugs. For these cars specifically, I don't think it matters that much because, like I said, these spark plugs were 34 years old. But regardless, got my gapper right here. Recommended factor is 5 thousandths, I believe. And that's about what it is. It's closer to 6, but that's fine because the rest of them were about 6. Now, the worst part about this car when taking out the spark plugs isn't the taking out process, it's the putting back in because, you know, searching for Narnia under this hood isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. Oh, never mind, because I got it first try. If you need any Mustang, right? No, I'm just playing. Yeah, nah, your car will be rolling away and looking like a cartoon where you're only holding the steering wheel after I'm done. All right, that's in. If you ask me for specific torque specs, I can't give it to you. This is an old Detroit boy. All they know is snug fit, and that's it. 1 down, 2 to go. Whew. The next one is right here, where my hand is. So you can see that. So we're about to go ahead and get into that now. If you never know where the spark plug is on this motor, it's, I'd say, in front of pretty much every second bolt on the manifold, on the header, is where the spark plug usually rests. It saved me a lot of time after I looked at it. Another pop, that means we're still in business. All right, there's another one. Extensions will save your life. Please invest in some. All right. Spark plug 2 out the way. Let's go put in the other one. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that shiny beauty right there. Ooh. Spark plug number 2 is out and in. And now for the last one, which is at the literal front of the block. This is what hard work looks like. Hard work and gunk. Ugh. All right, last one backing out. Sweat dripping everywhere. It's hot out here. Working on this car in the heat. It sucks, yo. It sucks. Last one out. There we go. Plug is going back on the wire. If I could just get it on there. There we go. Ah. All right. That's that. Now when that's all back together, put your battery back on. All right, moment of truth. Battery's back on, spark plugs are in. Lights is working, everything's good. I forgot to put the hose back on. That minor mistake. Minor mistake. All right, air hose is back on. Now let's try it. Extremely stable now. I can barely feel the engine. A minute ago in my last video on my main channel, you could feel and hear just a, it was chopping bad. But now, idle is stable, looks good in here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you all for joining me today. Oh, on this adventurous Sunday. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. And as usual, I'm gonna sound like every other YouTuber, but if you like this content, like, comment, subscribe, comment your favorite part in the video, everything like that. But until then, I'll see y'all. Y'all be safe. $1,000 subs and I'll take it to the racetrack.